Hello everyone, and welcome back to Yakuza 3. This is episode 2. Last time, we went back to the non-Kiwami version of this series for Yakuza 3 Remastered. Kiryu looks a little bit different. A lot of the characters, they look a little bit different. But we had a great time. We got to experience Kiryu in a different state. We're at the Morning Glory Orphanage. This is where we've been hanging out with Haruka and some other kids in the couple of years since the events of 2. We just, we're done. We want to be a civilian and we want to stay that way. And we want to move to Okinawa. We've said our farewells to our friends in Kamurocho, and now we're just chilling. Very cool intro. Lot to cover. There's a lot to cover. Kazuma-san apparently lives. He rocks up, says, hey, sorry, bam. And, huh? Wrap your head around that real quick. So Daigo, being the 6th chairman, not wanting to jeopardize Kiryu's little spot of paradise, Kazuma apparently shows up and says it must be done. That's the curveball number 1 that's immediately thrown our way. And then as we kind of circle back in time and we're at the cemetery, Sayama, who, was very keen to be all up in my arms and we're together and it's going to, I mean, not really. We were making out and the bomb was going to go off and we were just like, I guess we'll just, this is how we're going down and Haruka will understand. Sorry, Haruka. But no, Sayama and Kiryu, locked in. Unfortunately, shortly after those events, Sayama says, actually, sorry I said all those things. I'm actually going to America, and I've known this the whole time, and I thought now I should tell you and rip the Band-Aid off, and, I'll come back, I promise. And Kiryu, will he move on, or will he wait for her? We will have to find out. But there's just a couple of things that happened right at the intro there. Sayama is now out of the picture. Instead of, chilling out here. I do think it does make sense in the way that there's a conflict of, interest. Like, Sayama is a police officer. She's got work to do, and Kiryu's like, I'm going to go hang out on a beach at an orphanage. Unless you want to go and be Okinawa police, I think Sayama wants to be somewhere a little more exciting, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens if there's a reunion on the horizon there. We got to beat up Majima, and it felt good. It wasn't a Majima everywhere experience. It was a, hey man, top of the Millennium Tower building. Let's have a fight. Please be Daigo's right-hand enforcer so people respect him and go wild about it. So the Mad Dog is going to go wild. And after all of that, we're back at the orphanage and we're looking for Izumi. Chilling in this room. It's very cute to look at the details and see what's going on around here. How much do you want to bet that all of these were won by Kiryu in the UFO catcher? I went to the city and I caught all of these. These are all the ones that we've had over our adventures, I said, hey, finally, someone's going to make use of all of these soft toys that I've kept in my inventory that I haven't given to anyone if anyone didn't want any. Only the ones from sub-stories that I've given away. These are all my spares. But as we look around, we have a little cute room in here. This is our room. You can see our lovely picture on the wall. I kind of wish we could walk around it a bit more, but I guess the only real focal point in there is the drawing on the wall from what I can see. And Haruka's going to look around in here, and I'm going to check outside. And by check outside, that means, this is just the same room. That's just, yep. Should have known. The sliding doors into the same thing. That makes a lot of sense. All right, there we go. I have 2 ways to enter that room. All right, Haruka, I'm finally going to go check outside. Look at this. What a change of environment for us today. Oh. There's something on the ground. Take the worm. Okay. I used to pick up locker keys and steal other people's stuff and sometimes energy drinks, but we're doing worms. I got a worm. Worm time. Okay. You got a worm. Inventory. Worm. Show it to me. The most common fishing bait around. Use item. What happens if you use it? Use it without a fishing rod. Can I do fishing? Fishing on the beach? That's actually pretty sick. The Morning Glory Road. It's not every day, you know, that you play a Yakuza game and instead of there being buildings and light pollution and people everywhere and, you know, Yakuza and thugs wanting to beat you up every 2 seconds, this is peaceful. This is a nice little peaceful episode 2. Obviously, we still had a little bit of action and Kamurocho in episode 1. They're like, yeah, it's still here. You'll still be punching thugs. However, let's relax for a bit. Hi there. Well, if it isn't Kiryu-san, need something, dearie? Izumi's supposed to be home for dinner, but I can't seem to find her. Have you seen her around? Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw her walking down on the beach. She was looking kinda glum now that I think about it. Alright, thanks. I'll go take a look. Izumi-chan over at the Morning Glory Orphanage is the same age as you, but she's so polite and always has a smile on her face. You should be more like her. Huh? Izumi? Smiling? No way. She's a total mope and she never stops fidgeting. Maybe if she had parents, she wouldn't be such a weirdo. Tadashi? How could you? She lost her parents in a terrible accident, the poor thing. You must be nice to her, you hear me? Ah, but I don't wanna. I wanna be mean. Can we go? No. Evening there, Kiryu-san. How's that little scrap of land been treating you? Can't be too bad, what with the beachfront view and all. Sorry, Miura-san, but I don't have time for small talk right now. Have you seen Izumi? Izumi-chan? I can't say I have. Damn. Have you checked down at the beach? I see her there staring at the ocean every now and again. Might be a good place to start. I'll do that. Thanks, Miura-san. No problem at all. I imagine she spends that time reminiscing about her parents. She lost them at such a young age. The kids at Morning Glory Orphanage sure are great. Kiryu-san must set quite an example for them, don't you think? Yeah. I always see them playing so nicely together on the beach. They certainly are an energetic bunch. After the previous director passed, I was worried that the kids wouldn't have anyone to look after them. Thank goodness Kiryu-san came in from Tokyo. He may look a little intimidating. Kids love him, and he seems like a really nice guy. And the girl he brought with him, Haruka-chan, was it? She's so responsible, cooking and cleaning like that. Kids from the mainland sure are dependable. And I'm right here. But please, continue talking, as if I'm invisible. Hey, I think we found Izumi. Hey, couldn't find her. 3 steps out of the front door. There's something on the ground. Take the Fishing Champ magazine. Yeah, I'll take it. And there's a fishing rod. Hey guys, gonna go fishing instead of looking for a potential lost child. Fishing pole. A little fishing might be fun. Priorities, Kiryu. Priorities. Maybe not. Not yet. Not yet. I can fish though. I'm excited for that. This is my monorail pass to get around downtown Ryukyu. I don't know what I'd do without it. I so fine. I finally figured out how to send emails. And this magazine offers some great fishing tips. Oh my god, can I... The trick to good fishing is to keep that line from snapping. If the tension's too tight, it'll break. But if it's too loose, the fish will get away. If you think it's getting too tight, lower the pole in sync with the movement of the fish. If that doesn't work, loosen up the line. Stronger fish tend to quickly increase line tension. When this happens, try pulling the pole up, then lowering it while reeling the line. When doing this repeatedly, you should even be able to pull in a big one. Pull it up, then lower it in when reeling the line. Various types of fish are out there, each with their own particular habitats. Try searching different spots with various kinds of bait to pull up that fish you've been dreaming of. Every now and then, you can pull up a beautiful top-grade fish. You'll work up a mean sweat, but there's nothing like the satisfaction of landing that sucker. Give it a shot. Wonderful. Fishing champ. I can't escape the fishing minigames in my game so far. With different environments and different bait being needed as well. Hey. Hey, kid. What's wrong, Izumi? You're usually the first one at the dinner table. I don't want to eat right now. What? Are you feeling okay? Something's definitely bothering her. Something happened at school? Come on, Izumi. You can tell me. Hey, Uncle Kaz? What's up? Is not having parents a bad thing? Huh? The other kids at school were making fun of me because I don't have a mom and dad. How'd that even get brought up? Well, bring your parents to school day is pretty soon, so everyone started asking what I was going to do. Uh-huh. They said my parents can't come because they're dead. That's awful. Everyone knows I live here with you, Uncle Kaz. And it's not like I want you to pretend to be my dad or anything, but what, Izumi? You can tell me. It's really hard. Like, some of the other parents can't come because they're too busy, but nobody makes fun of those kids. Why not? Why can't I just have a real family like everyone else? You do have one, Izumi. Huh? Me, Haruka, and everyone else. I don't get it. Listen, families come in all shapes and sizes. Having a real mom and dad isn't what matters here. But what matters is that you're surrounded by people who love you for who you are. But we're not related. Well, there's more to it than that. Related or not, you mean the world to all of us. That alone is enough to make us family. And besides, I don't think your classmates were really making fun of you. Huh? They've spent their whole lives with their mums and dads right by their side. They can't imagine it any other way. I'm sure they just don't realize how lonely life as an orphan can be. Then they don't think I'm weird? That's right. If anything, I'd say they were genuinely concerned about you feeling lonely. I was an orphan too. I know just how hard it can be. Even so, I'll always think of the man who brought me up as my real dad. And the other kids from my orphanage, they're my siblings. Throughout all my time there, the idea of not having a real family never even crossed my mind. So you see, you have everything you could ever need right here at Morning Glory. Your family's just as real as any of the other kids at school. You don't need to be jealous of them. Family is thicker than blood. I'm not, it's just they say things sometimes. And when they do, you can tell them this. I'm not alone. I have 9 people in my family. 9? Me, Haruka, and the others. That makes 9. We're a family, huh? Kiryu being a dad, let's go.
わかった。私、頑張る。
ああ、俺はお前のお父さんにはなれない。でもお前がこの朝顔に来た時から家族だと思っている。
おじさん。泉ちゃん、みんなが待ってるよ。朝顔に戻ろう。ほら、泣かないでもう。
さあ、今日はカレーだ。戻って腹いっぱい食べよ
う。Judgment Kazi's favorite curry being served right up. And they waited. It's all cold now, but they waited. Well done, kids.
泉がいねえのに食べられないからな。もうお腹ペコペコだよ。いいから早く座れ。
こっちおいで。 泉ちゃん、早く早く。
おじさん早く食べようよ。
ああ。よし。それじゃあ。
いただきます。
おいしいね。
It's good that I didn't decide to go fishing. I almost went fishing, and the kids would have been like, damn, they really needed to find Izumi. And my dinner is so cold. 6 months later, 2008.
おじさん、またこれが。立ち退きって書いてあるけど、私たち出ていかないといけないのかな。最近知らない男の人たちもよく来ているみたいだし、朝顔のみんなも怖がってるんだよ。
ちょっと様子を見てくる。
It's so interesting that it's being done in like reverse order. Like we know that we're buddies with these guys now, but we're not right now. That's funny. Okay. Like we're that dude's anarchy a year from now. Uncle Kaz, we don't have to leave, do we? Not if I can help it. I'm not about to let those guys kick us out of our home. They must be Ryudo family boys. That's who's been sending us those letters. One way or another, it's gonna have to stop. Can't have them scaring you guys. Maybe I should pay this Ryudo family a little visit. Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not planning on getting into any fights, even if they are Yakuza. Just be careful, Uncle Kaz. I will. Be back tonight. Go to the Ryudo family office. Gonna go have just a nice little polite chat with some Yakuza. Gotcha. Alright, eviction notice being watched by a couple of punks that may or may not become my friends in the future. I think that there's a mosquito that's gotten into this room because I feel I'm fidgety, I'm itchy at the moment. I think I got bit by a mosquito, which is really frustrating. It's those Okinawan mosquitoes. Look at this technology. VHS player, big CRT TV. Love to see it. Alright, now I can explore and roam around a little bit more of the kitchen. What a delightful little place. Alright. I was wondering, it's like, are we going to have, like, we've got fishing. Can we do, axe wood chopping? Can we do, cooking? Are we doing a bunch of different orphanage minigames instead? Don't know what I can do. Okay, there's nothing out there. I'm walking indoors because it's polite. But I'm trying to explore. Probably not much that we can do anyway. For now. Okay. So, stuff that's out here, we have some form of... I wonder if this is going to be something that we do. We got mini games out here or no? We'll have to find out. The monorail's the best way to get to downtown Ryukyu, you know, and if you have a pass, the trip's totally free. You've got one, don't you? Then be sure you take advantage of it. Gotta get your money's worth after all. Yeah, no worries, neighbor. I can go to downtown Ryukyu from here. Would I like to go there now? Not now. Okay, so I can walk that way. And then I can also walk this way. Is this just gonna do the exact same thing? I love that it was like... I thought I'd be walking to the station, maybe down the road, but I think it's just going to cut to... You want to go? No, I'm going to fish. I got a worm. I'm going to go fishing. I see a lone fishing pole. I'm going to wrangle me some aquatic life. Let's give it a try. With my one worm. Select your bait, decide where to cast your line. Each type of bait has a different range of effect, and the fish won't bite if you use the wrong bait. Items in your possession will be shown in a list that can be used as bait. The gauge shows where fish are most concentrated. Cast your line, wait for a fish. The X icon will appear when a fish is biting. Quickly press X to reel the line in. R1 reels in. L1 adds slack. Pay attention to the tension gauge. And don't let the fish snap your line. Control the tension on the line and reel the fish all the way in to successfully catch it. I bet there are lots of fish over there. Alright, start fishing. Let's get the bait ready. Worm. Singular worm. And I can see that I'm able to cover these 4 fish. Okay. Let's give it a go. Whoa. Wait. So there'll be an X icon? Or do I have to press this? Oh, okay. I'm gonna press that. Ah, before I cast it out. Gotcha, gotcha. I thought, yep, alright. First time fishing. Alright, so I press it like right on the fish, 42 meters. And then we're waiting for the X icon. Ah, fishing on the beach. Oh, hunt! Tension gauge. Oh no, I did too much slack. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. The fish got away. Oh no. I need to put on a new bait. Oh no, my one singular worm. I pressed L1 because I confused myself. No, that was going to be a fish. We didn't first try a fish. It's over. May as well give up. Any worms on the ground? Hey, any worms in the house? Anyone got any worms? What's this on the ground? Just some junk. I'm going to throw it in the garbage. It's an umbrella. Oh, okay. Strange. Okay. We are on beach cleanup duty as well. Umbrella trash. Throw that shit away. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Guardian of the beach. Looking for any shiny spots where I might be able to procure myself a worm. Okay. Can't get whatever that is. Good talk. I love spending time on the beach. I'm gonna get so much fish. You're not even ready. I'm gonna get so many worms. Hey, Miara-san, what's wrong? Oh, Kiryu-san, some little big shot Yakuza boys from the Ryudo family came by and said they were gonna boot me off my land or else they'd put a boot up my ass. Did they come threaten you too? Yeah. So they're the Ryudo family, huh? Mm-hmm. Not that I care. They come waving their deed in front of me all they want, but kicking me out? No siree. My wife and I have been calling this tiny speck of earth home for decades. No way am I going to simply roll over and let them take that away from us. I imagine you have similar concerns with your kids and all. Yeah. I'm going to talk to them, see if there's any way we can forget about this whole thing. Oh, that would be fantastic, Kiryu-san. I wish I knew why they're doing this all of a sudden. The 2 kids the family has working for them are usually so polite. Oba. Oh, hello, Kiryu-san. Heading out for the day? Yeah, I thought I'd go downtown. I just came back from there. Ryukyu Boulevard is swarming with tourists right now. I was only trying to run some errands, but people kept stopping me to ask about nearly everything under the sun. I wish Okinawa wasn't so popular. I know what you mean. If you're looking to pick up some ingredients for dinner, try the Kariushi Arcade or the public market. No worries. Time to go to downtown Ryukyu. New city, let's go. The Ryudo family has got to be somewhere around here. Guess I should start by looking for those guys from before. Pretty sure they were driving a little blue truck. Nice, okay. Gonna have to get used to Kiryu in a new outfit. I've got a whole new city for us to get lost in and to discover. Looks a little bit smaller. But it is also downtown, specifically, so I expect that it'll be a little bit bigger if we're able to go to different locations. And surely we're going back to Kamurocho at some point, right? I don't think the truck would fit down this alley. Alright, I'm limited in my movements right now. Live cat! Let me in. There's live cats in there. Actually, it is yellow on the map. We don't know yet. Oh no. Oh no, it's this place that's yellow. The Abisu pawn shop. Some things never change. We've got a new city, but we've got the same old pawn shop. I'm here to buy. You got a popularity bracelet. Popular with the ladies, huh? And good luck. You vouch for it yourself. The tiger skin. The Baroque pearl. Some weapons. Okay. And more bags than you could ever imagine. We're not able to go into that live cat building, so I may as well uninstall the game. What should we do first? I'm starving. Let's go have a steak. I hear that Sam's Maui place is great. No, let's get the ice cream first. I know it's only March, but I'm sweating like a pig. Well, let's see. There's a place on Ryukyu Boulevard called the Blue Seal. We can get ice cream there, then go get some steaks later. Perfect. Ah, maybe that's where I want to go. Maybe they'll be there. Alright, who needs to use pedestrian walkways when I can run in the middle of the road and say, hey, I'm new here. I've been here for less than a year. I bought way too many souvenirs at Okinawa. Hold on. Okinawa. It's going to be a pain carrying all this stuff around town. And I can't check into my hotel yet either. Wait, I think I saw some coin-operated lockers earlier. Maybe I can put my stuff in there. If I can carry it all, that is. Coin-operated lockers? You don't say. You don't happen to have a key for that, or maybe you've misplaced one or lost it on the ground. I'm going to find it. Oh, excuse me. We're looking for an Okinawan restaurant called Umachi, but we can't seem to find it. Huh? Oh, well, to tell you the truth, I just arrived here myself, so I don't think I'll be much help. Oh, I see. Ugh, tourists everywhere. Where are all the locals? I love that. It's like, you're the fucking tourist, too. Tourist getting pissed off at other tourists. Maui. Oh my god. Cool vibe in here. Hey, mind if I wanna come hang out? Hey, I'll eat, please. Sorry, that was the voices. I'll leave, please, is what I meant to say. I'm not hungry, actually. But it looks so appealing in there. Alright, we're gonna have to look elsewhere. Looking for a blue truck. Blue seal ice cream.
いらっしゃいませ。
Have I decided on an item? I'm not even hungry.
ありがとうございます。
Something came up. I'm not in the ice cream mood right now. Sorry. We've got cars, and I can stop in the middle of the road, and they do get pissed off about it. They hate it. Our Morigura.
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome, sir. Can I help you find something today? Whoa, not right
あり
now.
がとうございました。
They got that street liquor. Testing the boundaries of my life today.
いらっしゃ
Okinawa.
いませ。
You can get cookies and candy and ramen and water and cheesecakes.
あ
Nice.
りがとうございました。
Very nice, but that's not a blue truck. Currently just testing the boundaries of where I'm able to travel. I'm trying to see if I can get run over out of curiosity. I ran out of money and evicted from my apartment. I'm looking for a new place around here, but the rent is so damn high. So you're gonna help me out, buddy. 100,000 yen should be about cover it. Yeah? So you're gonna spot me or what? I'm going to spot you a fist in your face. Oh, I saw the slow-mo kick thing happen. Oh, that's your friend. Okay, I was like, I thought it was just you, and I'm like, it's looking pretty quiet here at the moment. Ah, my balls. New battle theme. Let's go. And not a single block in sight. Okay, enough. I get it, all right. You beat it into me. Man, you beat it into me so hard. I think I'm gonna cry. Yeah, this is all I got on me. Stimulating squishy ball. I don't want your goddamn fidget toy. Yeah, he's giving me a stress ball. I think you need it more than me. Shit, I think, yeah, you definitely broke something. What now? I can't afford to go to the ER. Well, I afforded you a life lesson, you loser. Don't go asking me for money. I've got shit all right now. So I will get approached by random thugs in the street, regardless. Smile Burger! The pineapple bench is so good. We have a Smile Burger. All is right in the world. Blue van spotted.
動く気しねえな。
ようチンピラ。
さっきのなんだおっさ
お前ら流動一家の若いのじゃねえのか。
ん。あ？だったらどうした？
ちゃんと賃貸料払っている堅気にいきなりこんなもんちらつかせてどういう了見だ。
は、堅気だと？笑わせんな。背中にあんなもんしょってる堅気がどこにいるってんだ。
とにかく子供たちが怖がってるんだ。もう二度と顔見せるんじゃねえ。
俺らはな、内地からしゃしゃり出てきたやつが大嫌いなんだよ。とっとと沖縄から出ていけ。
それが立ち退きの理由か。
さあな、どうしても知りてえなら直接親父に聞くんだな。ちょっと待て。どこへ行く気だ？
流動一家の事務所。お前らの親父とやらに会いに行く。
兄貴、今すぐ組に連絡を。
わざわざ組に連絡入れるようなことするんじゃねえ。 俺らの仕事はあんたの監視だ。だが好き勝手に事務所に行ってもらうような真似されちゃ困るんだよ。そんなことされたら俺の顔が潰れちまう。
じゃあどうすればいい？
どうしても生きてえってなら俺を倒してからにしな。
ほう、そんなことでいいのか。
なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞおっさん。てめえ頭に本当に勝てると思ってんのか。
頭？
そうだ。兄貴は天下の竜道一家の若頭捨て頃のハブこと島袋力也さんだ。それでもやるって言うのかおっさん。
やめとけ。
あ？
お前自分の顔潰したくないんだろ。
そんなこと言ってやめようとしてんじゃねえよ腰抜けのおっさん。
沖縄じゃどれだけ有名か知らねえが、そんな脅しが通るほど世の中甘くねえぜ。
持ってろ。
The Fighting Viper, cool.
どうだ。
なかなか立派な蛇だな。
違うわボケ。蛇じゃねえよ、ハブ。ハブだハブ。捨て頃のハブっつってんだろ。
ハブも蛇も同じだろ。
違うわ。ハブは沖縄の魂だ。俺は沖縄の心しょってんだよ。
相当地元のことを好きなんだな。
そうよ。内地のあんたに本物の沖縄もんの強さを教えてやるぜ。ミキオ、てめえは絶対に手出すな。
あ、はい。
覚悟はいいな。
ああ。
行くぜ。は
Nice, okay.
痛い目見してやるぜ。
Rikiya and Mikio Shimabukuro. The Fighting Viper. And I like that, like, Kiryu doesn't even respect... Okay. Kiryu doesn't even respect this man enough to take his own shirt off as well, which is very funny. He's like, mate, you take your shirt off with your cute little snake. I'm here for a different kind of business. I got something else going on right now. So we've got captain of the family here right now. Kiryu wanted to fight the ghost behind him. Kiryu wanted to fight the ghost behind him for a quick second. He said, "What's over here?" A ghost is grabbing me. Nice quick step, bro. Avoid this sign. Hey, have I got the ability to charge my heat up right now? Yes. With a bit of a stamina. My jaw. Look at all that heat that I had that I now no longer have. Good night, sweet prince. You took my heat, and now, for that, you're going to die. Look at this. We're witnessing blocking. We're witnessing blocking taking place. Blocking is real. That was like 3 guard breaks in a row. That's so interesting. He's like, that's how you kick. Oh. Oh my god, that's such a weird button to press. I'm used to pressing my fucking square button. Press R2, boom! And I turn your head into a soccer ball. Just another unfortunate moment of this heat action not being the finisher, but that's okay. Kiryu! Get him properly. I'm like, step on his goddamn body. Douche. This guy's so funny. Just like roaming around, egging him on.
どうなってんだこいつは。
どうだ内地の腰抜けのおっさんのパンチは痛かったが約束だお前の親父のところに案内してもらおうか
はい。わかりました。
Very nice. Yeah, Mikio's so funny. He's just like short, just off camera, going, yeah, man. You gonna... To the Ryudo office we go. Come on, follow me. Sounds good. Mikio, run on ahead and let the boss know we're coming.
Hey.
You got it, Aniki. Hey, I wanted to ask you about that tattoo you have. What about it? You said the viper's the symbol of Okinawa, right? And why'd you leave its eyes blank? Oh, well... My tattoo guy ended up passing away before he could get all the finishing touches in, so I decided to just leave it that way. Can't you get someone else to finish the job? I mean, I've thought about it and all, but I don't know if some random other artist could do his work justice. Wouldn't really feel right, you know? I guess. And with how important the Viper is, I gotta have someone who's real in tune with the soul of Okinawa. Haven't found anyone like that since my old guy died, though. Knowing Okinawa has nothing to do with it. The best tattoo artists know how to best reflect a man's soul, no matter the theme. A master artist should be able to do your Viper justice. Well, then I hope I can find one someday. The world's a big place. I'm sure you'll come across someone sooner or later. Yeah, you might be right. Anyway, we should get moving. The boss will be waiting for us. Nice. Hunchback NPC, gotta be my favorite NPC. Everyone got back problems in 2008 to 2009. Everyone got back problems. Hardcore. Like, goddamn, we're really feeling the weight of the third game in the series. Our back can't take it. Alright, we found the coin lockers. I don't have any keys, however. We'll come back later. Time to go have a polite little chat with the boss. I love that it's not every telephone box. Oh no, wait, there's no save points. They've taken the save points away from me in a game that doesn't have autosave. That's really interesting that you've done that to me, okay? The guy who's always with Rikiya is Mikio. From what I understand, he joined the Ryudo family because he looked up to both Rikiya and Nakahara. But he's still wet behind the ears, so to speak, so he's not really a full-fledged Yakuza yet. Still, folks around here love him. Feed him every time he comes to collect. You ever hear of Yakuza getting along with townspeople like that? He's like, just sees that guy walking past and he's like, hey, you there with that guy, I'm going to tell you some backstory about him. Crossbred dog Rocky. Everything's so fresh and exciting, you know, because like Kamurocho, you know, there's new things to discover and they put new things around the place. However, you kind of know your way around after 3 games in Kamurocho and then, you know, 2 games in Sotenbori. This is great. I just have new things to look at now.
Yeah.
Knowledgeable man. The captain of the Ryudo family, Rikiya Shimabukuro, is pretty tough. They call him the Fighting Viper. The guy's unmatched in a bare-knuckle brawl. Now that his boss is getting on in years, he's the one supporting the Ryudo family. Thanks to him, their rivals, the Tamashiro family, haven't been able to lay even a finger on their territory. That's great information, pal. Didn't even have to ask him. He's just giving up that info. cheerful man. Oh, Rikiya. Where are you heading? You look like you're busting a dang gut over there, huh? Just taking him to see the boss. That guy? Wow, he's built. Makes you look like a little kid with those tiny arms of yours, Rikiya. Come on, man. Don't be like that. It was just a little joke. Little joke for a little man with little arms, you fucking little fuck. Hey, pal, you're not from around here, huh? Nope, but I've been on the island for almost a year now. Oh, a convert. How are you liking Okinawa, friend? Probably never want to step foot on the mainland again, huh? Listen, man, we're kind of in a hurry here, so... All right. Run along. Oh, and ask the boss if he wants to grab a drink tonight, will ya? Yeah. Sure. See you later. Sorry about that. It's this way. See, we're gonna find out that maybe this guy, maybe he's not such a bad guy. People seem to love him. He's just in with a bad crowd. Everything south of Ryukyu Boulevard is the Ryudo family's territory. Their boss, Nakahara-san, is quite a fellow, a real old-fashioned type. He actually cares about honor and duty. Sure, he charges us protection money, but in return he keeps the big chain stores from moving in from the mainland. It's thanks to him that we can continue to do business like this. You guys don't like Don Quixote or something? You got a problem with the Mountain Dew and the 7-Up and all of the branding? You guys don't want like Jim Beam alcohol from the mainland? You don't want... Oh, shit. Yeah. Sorry, pal. I'm built like a brick. You don't like your, You don't like your content? You don't like your real-life drinks? This guy fucking hates me. Look at that. Jeez. I got... Who was that? Not me. I got too many things I want to look at. Looking at all the stores. Can't go down that way. I keep getting dead ends. How dare you? Shimabukuro-san, can I talk to you? What's up? Some punks from the Tamashiro family came by the other day and said I have to pay them protection money if I wanted to keep my store in one piece. I managed to shoo them away, but they said they'd be back. Tamashiro family, huh? So they think they can move in on our turf, do they? Alright. If they come back, call me right away, okay? We'll teach them a lesson they'll never forget. You won't have to worry about them bothering you anymore. Oh, thank you. Now anyway, about that protection money you owe me. Oh yes, here it is. Welcome, what can I get you today? I'm gonna have an Okinawan soba, please. My famous soba, it doesn't get any better than this. That looks absolutely delicious. Picture never looked so fucking good. 36 experience points. Yes. The experience point system. I have 16 in my stock. Why the fuck can't you be normal? Why can't you be normal? Why can't you be normal? Alright, I'm gonna do this. Kamaki cat-like reflexes to return to my feet while being knocked down. Okay, so in my stock, because I had 16, I did 2. So now that's leveled up. So now it's going to take 6 to get to the next level. Bam, bam. Alright. I see how this works. It's so over the top. Okay. So now that there's 2, I can choose what I unlock. So I can increase my health or escape from a hold faster. I can do a counter attack when down, or I can boost the speed of my attacks. I can make it difficult to be knocked down in heat mode, or increase the maximum limit of heat gauge. Alright, well I'm going to go for speed of attacks. 6. There you go. Tech level 3. And then my next tech upgrade will be Lotus Flare Fist. Strips enemy of spiritual strength. Good to know. Riki-chan, come say hello. Sorry, I'm kind of in a hurry here. Says the guy who spends all of his time sitting on his tush. Gosh, that's too funny. You and Miki-chan spend more time lounging around getting fat than doing actual work. Come on, not in front of the guest. And what a guest this is. If only I were 20 years younger and a couple inches taller. Is that shit all you old ladies think about? Seriously, you're embarrassing me here. What are you, an Obitarian? Anyway, we really got to get going. One sec, Ricky-chan. I just got some nice bit of melanin. So I'll whip up a big old batch of Goya shampoo for you boys. Maybe I can bring it round the office later? I can't hang with the bitter shit, you know that. Anyway, no time to be standing around. Try bringing that can-do attitude to your work, too. You and Miki-chan can't keep goofing off all day. Sorry, she's kind of nosy. This way. Seems like the locals are on pretty good terms with the Ryudo. They are indeed. The Ryudo family controls this part of town, but they're a small organization. They've got lots of ties with people here, so we actually work rather closely with them. Lots of ties, you say? They wouldn't happen to be dark ties, would they? Yakuza Kiwami 3 Brown. The captain, Rikiya, handles most of the business nowadays, but his boss, Nakahara, definitely caused his fair share of troubles in his youth. What a gossip. I think we've made it. Hey there, Mikio. Boss inside? Yup, getting ready for our guest here. Well, this is the Ryudo family office. Come on in.
This. Dozo. Ima, 親父を呼んできます。少しお待ちください。
おう、待たせたな、客人。あんたが桐生さんか。うちの力也が可愛がってもらったようだな。
あんたに話があってきた。
ああ、立ち退きの件だろ。
そうだ。どうして俺らが立ち退かなきゃならないのか。わけが知りたい。
さき。おいさき。ちょっとこのおじちゃんと話があるんだ。部屋に戻っててもらえるかな。
Who's the girl? My daughter, named Saki. You have a daughter? Not by blood. I took her in, maybe 3 years ago now. Huh. Now about those eviction notices. I'm listening. Hey, we took in Haruka 3 years ago now as well. You and me, we're not so different. I'm listening. I'm real sorry to be doing this to you, but I don't have a ton of choice in the matter. And why's that? Well, the families own the land you're sitting on for decades now. We built the houses over there ourselves and have been subletting them since, but now a potential buyer's come knocking. And we're not planning on turning them down. Someone wants the land. Yep. Sounds like it's gonna be the site of some fancy schmancy new resort. What? You hadn't heard? This is my first time, yeah. Well, the word is they're gonna plop a big resort on the land your little neighborhood's on now. Either that, or use it for a brand new American military army base. It's been all over the news. So that's why you're trying to evict us. Yep. I've got to admit my feelings are kind of mixed on the whole shebang, being Okinawa born and raised and all, but who am I to stand in the way of progress? So, what do you say? Think of it as a favor. Me and the rest of the Ryudo family will really owe you one. Look, Rikiya told me about the orphanage. Trust me, I know from Saki how hard raising kids that age can be. But you mainlanders are practically made of money, right? Can't you just take your kids somewhere else? And if you really need some extra cash, we might be able to spot you a little something. Well, not a bad deal, huh?
理由は分かった。
そうか。それじゃ
断る。
ああなんだと。
あんたの言い分は通っている。だがな、所詮それは極道の勝手な都合ってやつだ。
何？
俺も昔は極道だった。他人の生活に土足で踏み込んでは何かと理由をつけて、いいように事を運ばせていた。だがな、そんな俺たちの事情で振り回された子供はどうなるんだ。俺はな、ここで施設をやっているうちはあいつらをそういう目に遭わせたくねえ。話は終わりだ。帰らせてもらう。
おいこらちょっと待て。沖縄で生まれて60年。内地から来たガキに説教されるほど追い惚れちゃいねえ。
あんた、本当にそれでいいと思っているのか？
ああ？
今俺をここで殺して子供たちを追い出して、あんたそれで満足なのか？沖縄のことを愛しているなら俺たちを立ち退かせることよりももっと他に考えることがあるんじゃないのか？あんたが暴力で向かってくるなら構わない。そん時はこっちも手加減なしにやらせてもらうぜ。
That's a man with conviction right there. Nice chapter. Nice chapter. Chapter 3. Power Struggle.
続いてのニュースです。来年度、民自党が衆議院での通過を目指している沖縄米軍基地拡大法案のキーマン、田宮隆三防衛大臣と同時に開発が進められているリゾート開発の責任者、鈴木義信国土交通大臣が今日揃って現地沖縄へ視察に訪れました。日本防衛の鍵とも言われる弾道ミサイル防衛システム、通称新 BMD システムの導入を目指す田宮氏。一方、これまで沖縄米軍基地拡大法案に一貫して反対する立場を取りながら、沖縄の内需拡大のためリゾートの開発を推し進めてきた鈴木氏。意見の異なる両大臣揃っての沖縄訪問に政財界からの注目が集まっています。田宮氏の現地到着に先駆け、空港前には基地の拡大に反対する市民が大勢詰めかけ、範囲を示すビラを配るなどする一方、鈴木氏はリゾート開発による内需拡大を支持する地域財界関係者に迎えられ、開発候補地の視察へと向かいました。田宮氏の米軍基地拡大法案、鈴木氏のリゾート開発、ともに現地でも意見が割れており、法案成立に向け両大臣とも各方面との調整が必要と思われます。
確かに BMD の導入は今の日本にとっては重要なことです。しかしこれ以上沖縄に日本防衛のための犠牲を払わせるわけにはいきません。それを少しでも軽減するためにも内需拡大を見据えてリゾートを開発することでなんとか地域の振興に貢献していきたいと、そう考えているわけです。
国を守ることは私の責務だ。それ以上言うことはない。
空港到着後、インタビューに応じた鈴木氏とは対照的に、田宮氏は足早に車に乗り込み、現地の視察へと向かいました。突然の両大臣の沖縄訪問に、野党からは鈴木氏の沖縄リゾート開発に田宮氏が便乗する形で強引に米軍基地拡大法案を進めようとしているのではないかと疑問の声が上がっています。地元の住民の反応はどうなんでしょうか。
基地がまた拡大するのは嫌だけど、リゾートで沖縄が潤うんだったらまあいいのかなって。
お隣の国がミサイルを撃つっつったって沖縄じゃなくて東京とかを狙うわけでしょ。タミヤさんはさ、結局沖縄のことなんか考えてないんだよ。
次期総裁候補として呼び声の高い鈴木田宮両氏の沖縄での行動に今後も注目が集まります。続いてのニュースです。
今のニュース、ここの立ち退きの話なのかな。
It might just be the battle for the military base versus the resort. So we got two potential developments taking place because Okinawa was the last battle of the Pacific in World War II. It's got an important location in military history. So I know that. So I guess I can see why they're, maybe a fancy American military army base and then also ballistic missiles for defense. Let's do the resort, guys. Come on, let's do the resort. Let's all have fun. Let's get super slides. Super slides instead of super missiles, right? That's an interesting, I guess, struggle for Kiryu is at the end of the day, we go right back to Yakuza 0 and it's real estate. It's real estate. We got powers fighting over the not so empty lot. It's the orphanage and this neighborhood instead. Where's Tachibana when you need him? I need his light powers. Where he says, look how much money I have. A very normal thing for everybody to be able to do. You talked to those guys in the truck, right? How'd it go? They wanted to buy us out, but I turned them down. Somehow, I doubt that's the end of it, though. Oh. Uncle Kaz, are we gonna have to leave Okinawa? Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not gonna let that happen. Trust me. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, I believe you. So, what's interesting now is, I think I realize what's kind of funny is, the start of this game is, we're chilling and then, Rikiya rocks up and he's like, the boss has been shot. And then it cuts to Daigo. We're like, right, the boss has been shot. Yeah. But then it cuts to this kind of stuff. And then I guess the boss that he would be talking about would be his boss that's getting on in years. Shot by the same man, because the sketch is obviously a face that we recognize. So now we're starting to see some things like falling into place. Whereas, it's a kind of cool moment of like telling the story out of order just at the beginning because we think it's one thing, but then it turns out it's something else. I thought that was interesting when we were in the hospital because I was like, we're talking to these characters and then I think they like referred to like they would say a names and I'm like, This doesn't feel like we're here for Daigo, but it's just like that, you know, blending those shots together to throw us off the trail for a bit. We took care of the eviction, but the Ryudo may have something else up their sleeve. I'll be ready. Yeah, come back in a year's time or something, and we'll see what happens. So we're in chapter 3, Power Struggle. We took care of the eviction. So we're just going to have to wait. I guess we'll just walk outside, and chapter 3 will continue. But that is where we're going to bring this episode of Yakuza 3 to a close. It's going to be interesting to not say Kiwami anymore. I keep almost wanting to say Yakuza Kiwami, just because I've had 2 games now of saying that. Yakuza 3. This is the non-extreme version. I hope you enjoyed chapter 2. Getting to meet a couple of characters, having some good fights in here as well, and it's sort of like setting up the actual maybe struggle of the story, how Kiryu's going to be, you know, utilized in this story, which is great because it looks like there is going to be Yakuza stuff going on, Tojo clan stuff maybe also going on with what we've seen with Daigo, but it's not like Kiryu's hanging out and then he gets pulled back into Kamurocho immediately and he's like, we need you back. So I like that they're giving us some time away, even if later down the line in this story we end up going back to Kamurocho for reasons. I like that we're being given a moment to breathe, and we're kind of taking the story to a new location. I feel like that's definitely needed, because while this is the 3rd game in the series, so they had 2 games before this in Kamurocho. For me, it's been 3 games before this in Kamurocho and 2 in Sotenbori. So this is great. I'm having a good time. I'm excited to proceed when we come back next time for chapter 3. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.